In today's video, I'm going to be constructing and attaching tassels to my Regency Reticule. These are the tools I'll be using today. First, I'm going to knot one end of my 6-strand embroidery floss. I use about a yard of it. I'm going to thread it onto a tapestry or cross-stitch needle. Then I'm going to push my needle through just above the knotted edge of my embroidery floss. I'm going to tighten that so it knots itself onto the bead, and then I'm going to tightly wrap the bead with my embroidery floss. As I wrap more and more, I'm going to push the embroidery threads together so that they lay next to each other on the bead. When I come to the end of my thread, I'm going to knot it off with just a double knot. And then I will clip my excess thread. I will continue to wrap my bead using the technique I've already been using. And then I will knot off the thread when my bead is completely covered. I'm going to be using my clover tassel maker. I'm on the medium size. There's a small, medium, and large. So I'm going to take my embroidery floss, hold it on one edge, and I'm going to wrap around the tassel maker so that I've got 8 threads on each edge of the tassel maker, the tassel winder, and I'm going to push all of the embroidery floss together so it's next to each other. There are no large spaces. I do want to hold everything fairly taut as I adjust my threads. The tassel will need to be tied together to maintain its shape, so I am using a cotton sewing thread. That second triangle is going to delineate the center of my medium tassel. A simple double knot will hold the tassel thread in place. I can now cut my tassel off of the tassel maker. And I will even out the bottom edge of my tassel. The next step is to create a loop to pull your tassel into your bead. We're going to double thread a needle, tie off the end, and then we will loop the thread around our tassel at that midline. We'll then pull that thread up through the center of our bead until the tassel is flush with the top of the bead. We are going to next knot the thread of the tassel into the thread of the bead so it anchors it in place. And my tassel is complete. To attach the tassel to the bag, I'm going to keep the thread on that needle. I'm just going to push that needle through my reticule bag at the corner and pull the thread up, making sure that the length of the thread is the same as on the other tassels. I want them all to be even. Once I have my thread through the corner of the bag, I'm going to tie this off. So I'm going to snip my threads and then do a double, triple knot and just kind of anchor them down. They're not going to see a lot of stress, so I don't need to really embed that thread in there. I'm just going to tie them off at all of the corners. So my tassel is attached, it looks even with the rest, and here is my finished bag with tassels. I've got a nice cord that I have kind of tied off and added a decorative tassel to. Here is my internal drawstring closure that I added with those gold rings, and here it is being closed up. I really love the shape of this. I love the beading, I love the tassels. I think it's going to look adorable with my Regency outfit. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll be back with more projects.